Let's head to the northern region now, where residents of Kpandai say they are eagerly waiting for the rerun of its parliamentary elections days after a Tamale High Court ruling. Well, the Electoral Commission on Wednesday scheduled the rerun for December 30th, following a notification from Parliament declaring the seat vacant. Both the governing National Democratic Congress and opposition New Patriotic Party in the constituency say they are ready for the elections. More from the parties. But first, let's hear from the Kpandai residents.
So about 20 able to abandon. And I may bomb by into an answer BBA, may show you on BBA, I don't know, a draw. BBA on to Abama, the power or panel. Because you am paper Sabasawi. Yep. Send the young advantage say, Baby Todd, I say, I say, Gimana, pen, so Muye and my.
Try to my MP, a barber, Banawa, Kpandai development. So, yes, from me a form chop. If they don't dry, and I am free name got to a ban. MP or wait market Kpandai development.
Kpandai is not going to be the first or the last rerun our constituency. And to say, fine, we are going to vote. And the emission so be in peaceful.
Because we know as the law from above, or when to me, I say, young to me for about it. And then here near you or Bunka. Until Abana, they will say to Obiania, Butanade, and Sanko to Utuma MP, Opa, that very not say Friday, what's a called Traman. Why Utuma and the C candidates who are now I then, no about Traman, no about Friday, after that's wet.
Metunamwe, yesika, a mumwaye, no matter that I had MPP in this for MPP, but first come brain this, but first come brain, yes.
Those are some of the views of residents in Kpandai. We can now hear from both the NDC and MPP in the Kpandai constituency.
Even 3 days, and I say 1 week of run as an electoral commission for back ever shed date to say young but we are full prepared. Until Endra our date in by free Endra a copy 30th 20 days, and I think I say enough. I as a political party say debating a campaign and we need a seat. So any problem.
The surprise, I can say a surprise there. Then it's understatement. Sans say near Kosun in a election way in Kpandai, a state sponsored election. Our person Munchinchim Hora Matunian Damsa and GC new friend. So share the procedures in idea. Hey, no surprise. Sans Dana more declared the seat vacant. And the next 2 days' time, on the electoral commission, as she said, it's 30th young Tuaba. So here now, surprise, this kind of decision is happening to Honorable Matunian Dam at this material movement. Now, questions are be some round say, Honorable Matunian Dam, dear, are there no all different run at the ruling on the case and now a previous Imbra, they are ruling on Willency. Samuel Nimakan case. It is the same thing I do really Abu Sakandi, dear and I is the same thing I do really on Jachiquis in Diano.
In a related development, former Vice President Dr. Bawumia says the Electoral Commission's decision to schedule a rerun of the Kpandai parliamentary election undermines Ghana's democratic institutions and ignores ongoing legal processes involving the New Patriotic Party's Matthew Nyindam.
The least very, very disappointed in what is going on in our country. It looks like our institutions of democracy and our tenets of democracy are being undermined. The issue of Kpandai with Matthew Nyindam is not a new issue in our democratic politics. You've had issues with Dana Bodakpi, you've had issues with Tejikwesen in Asin, and basically you've had the House allow the court and the legal processes to take place and be exhausted before, state institutions are stampeded into acting in ways that undermine democracy. Matthew Nyundam should be given his day in court. He has filed appeal processes at the High Court. He has filed for a judicial review at the Supreme Court. And none of those cases has been adjudicated. So why the rush? Why the indecent haste? I think that he's being railroaded. I think that this undermines our institutions of democracy. I think that we should take a halt to these processes and allow him to have his day in court, just as others have done in the past. The House has never really rushed in this way when it came to the other cases. What is the difference with the case of Matthew Nyundam? I think it should not be this case. I think we should uphold the tenets of democracy. Democracy is something precious that we've all had and we've all subscribed to. When you start undermining its pillars, you break it down, and the consequences for the nation are very severe. And so simply because you have power, you shouldn't feel that you can ride roughshod over your opponents and over the principles of democracy. And so I stand with the principles that are being espoused by the minority in Parliament.